Howdy folks, once again. As you saw in the last video, the add-on A Bridge Too Far was quite ridiculously difficult to do, and even Jacob admitted to a degree. And he updated it, so let's see if it's passable this time. Or if I'm going to get miserably crushed again. Not Adam Ramsey. I'm probably going to regret not packing grenades, but then again, judging from last time, I'm not going to need grenades as much as I'm going to need long-range weapons. Let's see. Okay. Saving it. I don't see any signs of reinforcing Shermans, or Comets, or Churchills. Hopefully the paratroopers that landed before us have weakened up the defenses. You know what, Jacob, now that I think about it, are we not part of the parachute group at all? I was figuring, if anything, you could add scatter parachutes around and have us spawn at 4 of them, and allied NPCs spawn at others, and yeah, our job is to clear the way for the bridge before the Shermans get here. Like maybe you have a pack 4388 right here, or maybe a flak 88 if that's more comfortable, or 2 of them, and clear the way for the Shermans to start arriving. Just a suggestion. I admit it's partly biased by what I went through when I was commanding the Kampfgruppe Leer in Company of Heroes 2. There we go. Now, I have not played Medal of Honor Breakthrough in a really long time, but I do believe the sound effect that you gave this rifle, the scope version one at least, sounds suspiciously a lot like the that 1970s Lee Enfield that was used in Breakthrough. I remember always liking the picture of the dynamite when I was little. It's so red and tubey. The way it spun around. I thought I could control the whole game with that thing alone. My innocent little mind. Headshot. Falling backwards. Oh, that was silly of me. Proceed with caution. I feel like Charlie Sheen as he walks slowly towards the enemy, and they whip out their guns and shoot, and it costs them one of their buddies, the guy who sells Allstate. And I forgot about him. Come on, peek your ugly little head here. Thank you. Wow, he died from a shoulder shot? That was weird. He didn't kill him last time. But anyway. Knowing Jacob, I gotta save every 5 seconds. You never know what's around the corner. And I don't think it's a home for me. Alright, 2 bogeys over here. And at least I know it wasn't the tank that killed me then. Damn. How can they see me around this corner? Jacob. Thankfully the bolt's going through the wall. This should be called Operation Tiger Town. good shot. Man with arm with a machine gun that shoots with the skill of a sniper. And no known way of flanking him. At least the MP40 sound effect is still the original. Good. Thank you, Jacob, for fixing his awareness. That guy was able to hear me way too well going up that ladder. A problem that a lot of people have with the old Call of Duty World at War sound effects is that... Oh boy, he knows where I am. Is that the gun sounds like toys. Let's see, maybe if I try to dodge around. Oh, roof is too slippery. I'm racing against two people. But it's not as hopeless as it was last time with two mortars and that guy. Able to adjust his fire a little fast there. Woo! I didn't think it was possible. Hopefully this wisecracker has some nades I can loot. Good. Need nades. You know, my dad, back when the original game, both the Lee Enfield also has only 5 rounds in the original game. So my dad would always go for the Mauser just because of the longer range. 1,500 meters instead of 800 meters. But now he wants the Lee Enfield again just because it's got 10 rounds. Let's see. Shit. Every plan has got a snag in it. I'm trying to experiment here at this. This guy wants to ruin the experiment. There, that's ruining my experiment. A little wobbly, these tiles aren't very stable. This reminds me of a video that warmed my heart because of how much the guy agreed with me. The guy was agreeing with me that Assassin's Creed basically murdered itself when it killed off Lucy Stillman. Without Lucy, well, Desmond's story lost all of its value. It was no longer worth pursuing. Caution. Alright. Now I know where he's from. I didn't even have to move. Prophecy, the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Come on, stand back up. Huh, if I didn't know any better, I'd say he fell. I don't see him through the sandbags anymore. I mean, I admit I was initially interested in Assassin's Creed just because I saw the trailer to the third game. And hey, Revolutionary War, I always love it. I always liked U.S. history. Except for the Civil War part. I didn't like that one much. But yeah, military history, it was always awesome. But I believe in starting a story from the beginning, so I bought Assassin's Creed 1 instead. It was part of a package deal, buy the first 5 games in a full set. And, yeah, you know, I was originally distraught because I was thinking, what the F is this? Because I'm in the middle of a sci-fi game set in the modern... Oh boy, hit the dirt. Cafeteria, 1,000 meters that way. Anyway, but as I played it along, thinking it's not so bad, this weird National Treasure Da Vinci Code thing. And I especially grew interested when, well, I mean, at that time, I was still in the mode of my life where I absolutely abhorred seeing girls getting killed. I wanted the hero to always get his girl. And I hated it when the game set me against female combatants, and at least when those female combatants, well, the female combatants are always made into young lookers, and that's why I hated killing them. They were always lookers. But then Lucy Stillman decided to come along and do that thing with her finger, which Just basically a hand gesture telling me that she was an assassin, and hey, hot dog. Then 2 games later, I'm forced to kill her against my will, and I'm thinking to myself, what just happened? And of course, I wasn't able to play Revelations afterwards. It felt very empty. And 3 was also unenjoyable. And the fact that the character, the main character I was playing as, was far less enjoyable didn't help things. Stoic Connor. Nah. I wanted a guy with a sense of humor, just like I got a sense of humor. Since I can see the lights... It's too bad I can't do a roll. I don't see Shermans coming across that bridge. Anyway, what happened? I could have sworn that, I remember that played yesterday, and I thought it was because I killed the last enemy here. But that didn't kick in. Was it because I was supposed to stand right here between the pole and the bunker? I'm really confused. Well, anyway. Oh, and Jacob, do try to think about creating a whole campaign add-on, because that's what Victor wants. He would love to, well, you know, play an entire campaign like Normandy. Coast is clear. What do you got on you? You shot me with something. Great. The one time I want to loot a guy instead of using the gun, it does the opposite. Oh well. You made my life a living hell, guy, and now you're dead. Sheesh. Better remember this gun is a destroyed model or not. Looks the same, except it's painted black. Like that Rolling Stones song. Well, anyway, enough trailing off. The point is, the Assassin's Creed no longer felt like it was worth playing because I was super depressed because of what happened at the end of Brotherhood, despite it having the best gameplay of them all. But without Lucy, I was no longer interested in playing as Desmond, so it's no surprise at all that they decided to kill off Desmond afterwards. Shit. Scared the crap out of me. I was too lost to my own thoughts. Wait, did I kill this guy or not? Damn, that was worse. That was bad. And I'm pretty sure the Royal Army could use this cannon, so I'll leave it. I never understood why certain games force me to destroy enemy artillery when we are clearly winning. Like when we are attacking the Reichstag in the second to final mission in Call of Duty World at War. I am mandated to destroy all 4 Black 88s. And that killing the crews is not enough. The entire gun has to be obliterated. I gotta ask Reznov, why? Why do I have to destroy the cannon itself? And why aren't there enough Panzerschrecks to do the job? Why am I forced to use dynamite? And why don't I have a hand model using the dynamite? But more importantly, why do I have to destroy the cannons? I mean, once the crews are dead, they are not going to recruit, guaranteed. And I'm not saying it because gameplay-wise. I'm saying it because the enemy literally does not have the numbers meant to replenish that gun once I've destroyed it. Oh man, my spine has been killing me for the last 3 days. I've done sit-ups to make my belly hurt like hell, but my spine and my sides, that don't make any sense. I wonder if I have something else. Actually, I should save the dynamite. I might actually need it for something else. The recent passing of a James Earl Jones. That really gets me thinking. Oh, and before him was Bernard Hill. That really gets me thinking. An actor is only as old in your mind. He is only as old as the last movie you've seen him in, the latest movie you've seen him in. And so James Caan, well, he died last year. But, or actually a year and a half ago? Don't remember. Point is, until someone like he died, I never thought of A Bridge Too Far as an old movie, but now I truly do see it as an old movie. First Sean Connery, then James Caan, and before I know it, I'm pretty sure Michael Caine will get it as well. My childhood heroes. Who gave them permission to die? Oh, and of course Donald Sutherland, because I was just about to say, there's only one weak spot on a tiger. It's ass. You got to hit point blank in the ass, or pinpoint. Which one did Oddball say, pinpoint or point blank? Anyway, so that corridor is safe now. Now I gotta find a way to flank that tank. Pass this picture up anyway. There might soon to be some new features on that tank. To quote the fictional general in that Battle of the Bulge movie, played by Robert Ryan. How silly that movie was. I mean, I used to like it when I was little. I still like it. It's got plenty of entertainment value. But it's disgusting looking at watching the movie and them pretending that the King Tiger's a new tank when it's not. And that the King Tiger is nothing more than a regular tiger, but with some new, quote-unquote, new features. Also highly not real. The King Tiger and regular Tiger have virtually no resemblance whatsoever. And contrary to what Medal of Honor Allied Assault insinuates, they don't have the same gun either. They have the same basic caliber, but the King Tiger has a longer cartridge and a newer cannon. I don't know the exact details, but I just know the names are different. And the gobbledygook that describes how it operates is also different. I guess friendly lines are marked by that red. How nice of the glitch. Damn. How do I get over there? Oh well, I'm trying to make a run for it. Oh, the MG shot me. Well, how did the round know where to hit? Because it looks like the round exploded in midair. Well, it took only 2 rounds to take out that tiger. At least from the rear. Maybe it'll take more. See, I'm thinking Prague, the new Prague, the civilians spawn... Well, where do the civilians spawn, Jacob? I'd like to know. I assume they spawn somewhere right here, and the Germans spawn in this corner here. That's why they don't shoot them as soon as they spawn. I'm figuring. I figured you could add some knocked over tables and desks and things like that as a barricade and have the civilians, the partisan, well, yeah, the armed civilians and the Germans shooting at each other. Even though, according to military rules of engagement, an armed civilian is no longer a civilian. I guess you should say militia, freedom fighters. I know here in America, freedom fighters are called terrorists. And terrorists are called protesters. Or peaceful protesters. Fiery, but mostly peaceful protesters. Seriously, what gives? Is there no way to get to him? What are you doing with that gun still? Well, at least I know he wasn't dead, but he was not in the right position to rearm his mortar or machine gun, whatever he's got up there. No matter what happens, we don't stop this plane. Actually, no, whatever happens, we don't open that door. I don't remember what that pilot said. Jacob, it's your favorite movie. Tell me what he said. Thank you very much. It was too much to hope for. Good. Always some sniper ready to spoil my fun. 2 for 2. You know, instead of Cigar, your nickname should have been Church. Good for a Winston Chill. You know, just Winston Churchill. There you go. Of course, you'd also be like Church from Red vs. Blue. You better burn. Boil them in their steel coffins. Oh no. I can't take 10 steps anywhere without another machine gun or sniper or another cannoneer shooting at me. That guy did not look like he had a scoped rifle. You know, the thing that's wrong here is that the seasoned troops were almost all wiped out by this point in the war. Of course, to be fair, this isn't Prague. This is supposed to be, well, somewhere in the Belgium. I presume Arnhem. Why isn't that building on fire yet? Another sniper guy up there. How many snipers can be up in those towers? How did I not see him the first time? I don't get it. Sheesh. Yeah, I remember one add-on. This building was intact, and we were supposed to escort civilians from the restaurant around that corner over there to over here where they disappear into the building as if by magic, and then they run out and the whole building blows up. And the building had special flags on it, meaning that the guy who made the mod was making it out to be an enemy HQ. So why only tigers, Jacob? Destroy the anti-aircraft gun on the hill. I completely forgot I gotta destroy that gun on the hill. Western part of the city. Any sign of our pending reinforcements, I wonder? And am I supposed to blow up that car that's blocking the way? Let the tanks through? Only 2 guys? Really? What are you doing with this radio transmitter? And are you turquoise? No, you're dark blue. Jacob, I told you to try to make their color turquoise. Brighter blue. It's easier to see on the dark map. Or on any map, really. Oh, you guys are no tanks. I gotta wonder... Is that car meant to be blown up to let tanks through? Nope. And why can't the Piet be fired standing up? Was it, is it so they can... I mean, is the bipod or... the stilt? Is the stilt necessary? I'm just curious. The way I see it handled in the movie, it doesn't look like it's that heavy. Though definitely not a weapon I'd use to defeat enemy armor. I get my round back. I mean, Unless the bazooka rounds. I don't know about the accuracy of the bazooka in the war, and the movies and games like to contradict each other. Some make it look like the rockets go haywire after leaving the tube, and others make it look like it goes a straight line. But I do know that the Piat launcher required a lot of careful calculation. Shit. It scared the crap out of me. I wonder if that was the Germans inside the tank that I was hearing. Yeah, even number one can hear them. Sound like they're here. Must be some German that was supposed to spawn here, but fell through the floor and didn't die. Don't tell me another sniper. Sheesh, I liked it better when there was only one man in each tower. Or perhaps two, no more than two. In fact, I think this one wasn't even operated at all. Of course, you might be trying to say, hey, it ain't realistic if they not fill up. If the tower isn't filled up. True enough. Except this whole place would be invaded by an army, and not by 4 men. 4 men with only one mind. Oh, come on. Seriously, I can't scale this little wall? This little fence? Oh, I'm going to find out if this will work. Oh, so if I lay down, the aiming mechanism is automatic. Hope the royal government doesn't mind me dumping this tube after I'm out of ammo. Spring. The launcher. Fine, at least I can climb this one. Now please don't let there be any more snipers. And I just now remembered I don't have anything left to take this stupid thing out. Hey. A forgotten remnant, I wonder? Or an added bonus in case I forgot to bring something with me. Either way, I can't look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't hear any triumphant music. Oh, loader. There we go. just the rifle. Send me a recon over. This is Sarge. Send me a recon over. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, that confirms it. All 5 tanks destroyed. Okay, who's shooting who? Oi, crap, that reminds me. I forgot to see if those disembodied voices are still out and about. Whoever was here, I guess he's dead. Although I'm curious, I thought I saw an anomaly of some kind. Thing discolored. Aha! A Panzerschreck Easter egg. That was the miscolored thing I saw. Considering there were no enemy tanks, it was clearly placed there in case the players forgot to bring the necessary equipment. Although it's still not enough. 2 Panzerfausts and 2 Panzerfausts and 3 Panzerschrecks.
Follow me! Follow me!
Oh, come on, dumbasses, get over here. Well, that was exhausting. But then again, I'm already half asleep anyway. I was actually expecting tanks and more Bridge Too Far music to start playing, but I guess not. Well, Jacob, I thoroughly tested your other add-on, so hope I didn't hope I didn't leave you feeling too distraught. Hope I didn't complain too much, but I did it. Yeah, have a good night.